Yo boys, what is up? What is poppin'? It's your boy Lucas, aka KAYLE versus 9, back at it again with some fresh gameplay actually. Not from me today. Listen, here's the plan guys. We will be watching David Sonic play KAYLE in the jungle today. We're gonna try to find out how you, yes you, can make KAYLE jungle work. And yeah, we're gonna try to analyze, a bit of what he does. In case you don't know who David Sonic is a Polish pro player that has been playing in the competitive scene for a long time. He's been known for his KAYLE for also a very long time. He isn't a KAYLE OTP or anything. He plays a lot of KAYLE, but he's like a KAYLE main. He's not a one trick. He plays like other champions, right? Kassadin, Corki, and he also plays a lot of Kazakh's jungle. Me and him, we talk a lot. We text each other. Discuss some stuff, and he started to play some KAYLE jungle. I did a video 2 days ago about KAYLE jungle, and yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that it can also work in high challenger, like grandmaster. Yeah, he has been spamming a lot of KAYLE recently. KAYLE jungle. He has had quite a lot of success. Looks pretty good to me. We're gonna go over his runes real quick before we watch the video. We're gonna discuss build real quick, and yeah, basically he is going fleet footwork, and I think fleet footwork is by far the best rune for KAYLE jungle at all. It gives you extra sustain. This is what makes KAYLE jungle not good, but like viable, and like in a sort of way, and as long as you play below like master tier, like even challenger, look, if he can make it work in grandmaster games, then why can't you make it work in gold, in silver, in platinum, even in diamond, right? It's just that you have to understand or have to know how to make it work. His other runes are alacrity. He runs triumph and either Last Stand or Coup de Grace. And for second runes, he runs Magical Footwear with Futures Market. I can also see, or I tried Cosmic Insight instead of Futures Market. That works really fine as well. Yeah, his build, you can see that he likes to rush Rylai's third. He said that it's pretty good. He likes Rylai's because, the waves are like kind of extended now. So they also have a higher or bigger range of actually slowing enemies with Rylai's. I think that's why he goes third pretty much every game. And yeah, without further ado, I would say let's get right into it. This is a replay from 3 days ago. I could also watch it on my client, but I feel like, it's a YouTube video. It's easier to like pause and stuff. So yeah, it's like a bit easier for me to work with. So yeah, let's get right into it. I hope the sound, everything works. And yeah, okay. Yeah, we see his runes again. Right, like really classic. He plays against Jarvan. I feel like Jarvan should be able to invade early on. I think they have overall a really great KAYLE team to like play against KAYLE, right? Urgot is pretty decent into KAYLE. Jarvan's always nice, right? He has his EQ, knock up, his ulti. Corki outranges, kind of outscales KAYLE as well, and Twitch Yumi is also not bad at all. So I'm really curious how he managed to get 19-0. It's like an actual big game. Yeah, again, he runs Triumph, Fleet Footwork, Alacrity, Last Stand, Futures Market, Magical Footwear, Attack Speed, Adaptive Force, and Armor. Armor helps in jungle. He also starts blue buff because enemies were invading his red. So he's already kind of fucked because if he takes his red side, he's like kind of forced to take his red or he is down like 3 levels, right? So yeah, let's get right into it. And C, he starts E obviously, right? You want to max E in jungle as well because your auto attacks are the things you use most, right? So it just makes sense to max it. What I would do is probably just go straight up to red buff after blue. And I think this is what he will do. He goes Q second, I believe. It just it makes you clear things a bit faster. He already popped a pot. Yeah, he went level Q, level 2 Q. It's basically just kiting. What is really important is actually he's doing this wrong. you want to move in between auto attacks, right? Because moving in between the auto attacks will make fleet footwork stack faster. So I'm not sure exactly because I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure you can proc at least fleet footwork one more time. If you actually move in between your auto attacks. Okay, a little KAYLE gank here. This will work out because KAYLE is broken, I guess. Takes the first blood against Urgot. They already pinged that the red is gone. You know, he took 2 sides, 2 camps, so he's actually 1 camp ahead. After he cleared all the camps, obviously. You know, back to farming. He wants to basically just do Grump and then just clear full into bottom side. So he will take Wolves. Technically, Raptors red. And then Crux, but they're not up. He will smite the camp as well, I think. He doesn't smite, but he has to use the smite, right? I guess he will smite this camp. I think he should really move in between auto attacks. Right, it still stacks, but look, it stacks 6 stacks per auto attack. And if he actually moves, look how much faster it procs. It stacks up, so yeah. Okay, looks like he will go for the top lane scuttle now. That's why he kept his smite. Exactly, smite breaks the shield. And now he can maybe look for a top lane gank again. You know, they know that he has flash, but he's like really overextending again. So that should be a free kill on KAYLE's side. He doesn't even need to flash anything, you know. Easy kill. So what he should do now is basically reset, recall, right? He has a lot of gold. So he'll recall. His bottom side will spawn soon as well. So, you know, he will just walk towards the bottom side again. And, yeah. He buys the Tiamat. You know, I talked about this in my video as well. Tiamat actually helps KAYLE clear the camps even faster, you know, because of the AoE. Unfortunately, it only works with auto attacks and E. You know, full Hydra also gives you the procs on waves and Q. Okay, now it's actually so much easier to actually clear these camps, right? It's like KAYLE's old E that gave her AoE damage. Also, guys, today is Valentine's Day. That's why I'm not streaming, in case anyone wonders. You know, doesn't matter if you have someone you can spend it with or if you spend it alone. I wish you guys a wonderful Valentine's Day. You know, I don't know if you guys celebrate that stuff. It's actually my second Valentine's Day where I'm actually, you know, with someone. So looking forward to it. Yeah. He will reset again, probably to buy like a dagger, I guess. Red trinket. Okay, just red trinket. Because he's scared he gets invaded, right? Okay, and now it's basically back to top side, farming again. I think we can skip a bit forward here. Okay, he actually didn't. Oh. Okay, he actually didn't take this. He will just take melee wave because Syndra has to recall. She has to TP up. So KAYLE is really happy, you know, to take some minions because they give her XP, gold. Brings KAYLE even further ahead. Back to jungling. If I had to guess, I would say he takes Wolves, Scuttle, and then Gromp. I think they should know that Jarvan is top side. But no one has pinged it yet, so... yeah. They might meet, actually. I don't think he should have queued. Again, he saved the smite for Scuttle Crab, right? Smite the shield away. Then basically just last it. Wait for your E to last it with. One more auto E. Yeah, and now back to Gromp into red buff. He will also get his level 6 of red buff. Actually, his blue is up, so he will take blue first. I think he doesn't quite get 6 of the Gromp. Also, I don't know if I can see how many times he has smited yet. Actually, I don't think I can see it. Yeah, it's not quite 6. But he will get a 6 after blue. And what you can see is, since he took mid lane XP, he is already half a level ahead of Jarvan. He just turned level 5. He's already level 6, so he has actually a decent XP advantage. Level 6, you know, again, top to bottom clear. He might try to contest Dragon, but, you know, KAYLE doesn't have smite up. It just comes up. KAYLE doesn't really want to try to, you know, outsmite. You know, it's just kind of a waste. So, Poki is a bit trolling, so he will die if he doesn't flash. And yeah, you know, with KAYLE you can't really take dragons, so I think it's just best to actually, you know, just keep on farming, you know, keep on clearing the camps. You don't really have that much kill or gank potential. So honestly, you know, you just do what you do in lane. You just want to farm up, you know. Farm, farm, farm. And that's what the Tiamat is for. I actually think he will sell his Tiamat later on. To, you know, to buy other stuff. He just wanted to make him have a easier clear, you know. I think it's a bit wasted because it's a lot of gold he commits to, you know, early game. But I think it's worth, right? You only get like 70% back. So I think he only gets like, what, like 800 gold back? Okay, let's see. His blue buff is up. He didn't check. But they're obviously going to try to get the Twitch here. Flashes away. And now I think he should check for it, for blue buff. That is a bit... that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, taking some plightings. You know, they just saw Java mid lane. I think he could have taken blue, but he didn't check, so... Okay, then basically, you know, after that fight, whatever happens, he should reset. Recall, buy his items, and then just go topside again. Let's see what he buys. Yeah, I think he uses Nashor's 2 first. So recurve bow and a amplifying tome. You know, he does need to buy boots, obviously, because he will get his free boots in... Should actually get it like in 10 seconds, if I'm correct. Actually, 10:30. It just said 10:30 on the bottom left. So he'll get his boots in about a minute. You know, he should take Wolf's Gromp and then, you know, maybe Scuttle in between. I wonder if he actually goes for Herald. I'm curious. I think he could do it if he spots Jarvan bot side. Again, he keeps up his smite to, you know, clear the Skullcrab faster. Okay, he's actually trying it. But they have some form of idea, so they expect him to be there. But you know, guys, Skullcrab is actually really easy. Herald's actually easy to take, you know. You can just dodge his empowered auto attack and you basically heal all the damage. You know, you just move in between. Right, hit the spot, you know, the juicer hole, and then you just hit the spike and then just smite. Yes, now just back off, or he can gank top lane. It shouldn't work. It will work because Urgot is like I don't know, it was patrolling. Like. That should not happen because the CEO of Volibear, aka the Urgot, like he knows, he just saw that KAYLE took Herald, so they will get the whole tower now, right? Fiora is really good at pushing towers. He will place his Herald now. Right? You want to place Herald when the turret has 2 platings left, because Herald always destroys 2 platings, and you want to use it on the last 2 platings. Simply because before 14 minutes, every time you take a plating, the turret actually gets tankier, right? He gets more armor, and Herald does true damage. So you don't want to take like the first 2 platings. It's optimal to take like the last 2, you know, because this is where you usually deal the least amount of damage. Okay, I think Fiora will die here. Jarvan doesn't have ult. Wow! I think she still dies. I mean, we know he will survive. So we will just kite him out, you know. Use the fleet footwork and Q to kite. Keep up the passive stacked. Gotta dodge his E again. Yeah. See, easy as fuck. Just kite him like there's no tomorrow. Nice, big gold. He can now just reset. Take the crux before. You know, Drake is up again. Now he's like pretty fucking fed, right? He's just been... Basically, you know, that's all you have to do. Just perma farm, right? Pray for your junglers to not do anything. Pray for your laners to not like feed and stuff, right? And just farm up, farm up, farm up. You know, he doesn't even recall. I think he has his Nashors. But he will just, you know, just take the whole top lane side again. Also, for the people who have been watching till now, I was actually thinking about a little community challenge I wanted to do. And before I announce anything, you know, I just wanted to ask you guys if you were down for this kind of thing. Yeah. So basically, I thought about, how about we gonna try to make a community challenge where basically, you know, where I can win something. And I thought, like, winning money is, like, lame, right? It's, like, it's classic. So I thought maybe about something different that's, like, you know, that will help you as well. And I thought, how about I will give away a coaching session, a free coaching session for whoever wins the challenge. Now you may ask, Lucas, what is the challenge? Tell us, you fucking bitch. Listen, the challenge is whoever gets the most amount of kills in ranked, doesn't matter if it's solo, duo queue. You know, the only requirement is that it's actually your main account, right? So I will check that, obviously. So if I see, you know, someone have like 200 games in like silver with like support only, and then he randomly has a KAYLE game with like 25 kills, a bit suspicious, right? So I will check for legitimate, of course. Yeah, let me know if you would guys be interested in that kind of challenge, right? Whoever gets the most amount of kills with KAYLE in 2 weeks, in ranked, solo or duo, doesn't matter. It has to be ranked solo queue or duo queue, not flex queue, right? And on your main account, obviously. And you know, whoever gets the highest amount of kills, we can also do some money. I don't mind, right? We could do like, I don't know, like 20 bucks and maybe a coaching session. Yeah, I haven't thought about the price, so let me know what you think about this. If you guys would be interested in such a challenge. If so, then I will, you know, like announce it in the beginning of like next video or so. That the contest starts, and yeah. You know, I was walking with my dog yesterday and I was like thinking about what I could do. I was like, damn, I got a 21 kill game the other day. Is there someone who can get like to 30 kills? You know, it's like a challenge, so let me know what you think. KAYLE will actually flash the ult here. Yeah, nice. He recalled, you know, he bought his Berserkers, he bought his Leeching Lair and full Nashors too. And now basically he's 11, he can clear camps really fucking fast. He should go top side and push out top lane. Or, you know, after he helps. I think he gets anything, so I actually think he should have just went top side. Just push out top lane. Or maybe even take the, you know, just some jungle camps. I think he's looking for a bot lane gank now. On Urgot. Like, see, he doesn't really force anything. He just takes the opportunities that are there, right? Okay, just got him. So now he can just wait for his Crux to spawn and, you know, just take this stuff again. Once you're 11, it's like super easy, right? It's like really, really easy to clear the camps. Okay, Raptors again, and then just half towards top side. Drake is up in 2 minutes. They kind of want to contest it, because getting third Drake is really bad, right? Because it enables the enemy team to actually coin flip the soul, and then they still have a chance to win the game. So yeah, he could again take Herald. I think he just got spotted. We will just take it anyway. Because I don't think they realized. So yeah. If you take Herald early on, there will be a second Herald that spawns, right? Let's see what he does. I personally would have just taken Herald. I think maybe that's the mistake I do, right? But I feel like, look, like he just got like 2 minions, and instead he could have maybe already taken Herald. You know, instead he just walks around and does nothing. Oh! Wrong button. It was also, it wasn't even Zonia's, it was just stopwatch. That sucks. That is actually really unlucky. Yeah. Let's see what our man David does. You know, they're obviously trying to look for a fight because Dragon is about to spawn. See a bit of grief. Doesn't matter. They have KAYLE. So Siva is allowed to grieve. They should also get the Corki if he doesn't flash out. Okay, not bad. I just hit Q, so he's dead. Gets the second kill here. Double. And now they can push from mid-lane turret. And then collect Drake afterwards. Yeah. Oh, he tries to get like a Grump. No? Yeah, I think it's just best to go Dragon here, right? They see Jarvan, so they pretty much have a free Dragon here. Uh-oh. Okay. And now he sits on a lot of gold. Yeah, 3k. Jesus. I just killed Jenna. Okay. He bought his Riftmaker. And look, he wanted to go for Death Cap. But he wants to go for allies instead. So he sold his Tiamat just to buy Giant Spell. Not sure how worth it is, honestly. I think it's just extra HP. I don't know how worth it is. I mean, you don't need the Tiamat anymore, right? So maybe it's like fine. I feel like I would have sold it if I actually had the full Rylai's. Okay, he should clear topside again. And like the good thing is, right? Like KAYLE into Jarvan, right? I think I'm not sure what he bans. But what you should definitely ban is like Xin Zhao, like champs that can invade you. And champs like Xin Zhao are just so... they're so broken, man. I fucking hate Xin Zhao. Like, hey, guys, tell me what your worst champion in jungle is to play against. It's like, for me, it's Xin Zhao, right? Evelynn is annoying. But like, you can count Evelynn, right? Even with KAYLE, you can time it right, and then you can just block her charm. Like, it's not even that hard. But like Xin Zhao... he has so much range. He has he has 2 knock-ups, basically, like a knock-up, knock-back. He also sits on a lot of lifesteal, like attack speed. Xin Zhao is just cracked. I fucking hate Xin Zhao. So, you know, when I actually play KAYLE jungle, I just ban Xin Zhao. I think there are also a lot of other champions who are quite annoying to deal with. You know, like jungles like Talon, especially like Diana. Like, dude, Xin Zhao. I fucking hate the champ, man. Right? And that's a good thing about Jarvan. Again, the KAYLE outscales Jarvan so hard. He got a stopwatch now, you know, to kind of just stop the engage in case he gets engaged on by like Jarvan, you know. You could also go Death Cap, but he knows he has a lot of damage, or he has enough damage, so like, you know. He should have used E to slow him, but you know, that works fine as well. You know, he has his 25 stacks, or he has 10 stacks, I mean. Get his Rylai's, and you know, now it's basically just if someone gets hit, he's dead. In fact, Rylai's is so underrated, right? It gives 90 AP, I think like 300 or 400 HP, and the slow for like a good amount of gold. I think, I don't know how much exactly it costs. I think it's like 3k, 3.1k, 3k. Not sure actually, but it's like, it's not a bad item, right? It's not as good as Death Cap third, But, you know, David likes to build Rylai's regardless, right? Usually he goes Death Cap 3rd in, like, mid lane and stuff. But he said he really likes Rylai's as, like, a, like, you know, 5th or 6th item, you know? Nice, that should be Baron here. Clean game, honestly, you know. At this point, the game's already over, right? He's, like, so strong. No one really can beat him at all. Like, Kogi's, like, the one that comes closest to it. Twitch isn't a problem because Twitch is 4 levels down. And even though he has 7 kills, it's KAYLE, right? You just Q, auto E, and which is literally dead. So, yeah, they collect the dragon here, the Baron. I think he will take one more camp, like 2, and then he should have enough gold for his Mages. I hope he buys Mages. I mean, he should. I actually forgot if he bought it. But I think he should buy it. Like, there's no... yeah, he's 2-3. I think he just goes for Zhonya's. Yeah. And Potion. I think that's better. It's more consistent, right? Get a bit more armor, a bit more AP. And you also get a Potion. Right. Not as greedy as Mages. Kill 16 now. 24 minutes. Really good. You can just run him down. PSW again in 2, and then he kills him. E, now he's slowed, and then you can just run down. And it's crazy to think about that this is actually high elo, right? This is like Grandmaster elo. Right, he's like, I think 100 LP away from Challenger, so it's like not even low elo, it's not even like low masters. Like these players, they're like they're good players. I mean, maybe not that game, you know. Best Siva EO West not having the best game of his life. But yeah, you know, he just kites them. Nothing they can do. It's KAYLE. So what they should do is like push mid lane here and just end through mid lane, or they can also wait for the bottom wave to come and then just kill bottom wave. David's fucking thirsty. Jesus Christ. He just plays with them. Yeah, poor people. Do you imagine he actually gets like 20 kills in like Grandmaster as KAYLE jungle? That's the good thing about KAYLE, guys. You can literally play any role and it can work. You can make any role work, right? You can make AD KAYLE work. You can make jungle KAYLE work. You can make support KAYLE work. I think KAYLE is literally the only champion which can play every single role at a decent, you know, at a decent amount of effectiveness. And yeah, he gets one more kill, I guess. One more assist, I believe. I think it ended up 19-0-3. Yeah. I mean, good game, you know. Really clean game by him. You know, his team didn't do that bad. Right? Bot lane kind of lost, top lane lost as well. Only mid lane was doing good, but he just absolutely won me that game. A great game. And, you know, to sum up things, what can we learn from this? Listen, guys. Look at it. Look at his CS numbers, okay? Maybe not the lost game, because he couldn't do much this game. But, like, look at the numbers. 7-5, 8-4, you know, 6-7 is kind of, 9 CS, 8.5, you know, 7, 11, 7, 9, 10, right? He always tries to just keep the CS as high as possible. And that's what you should do with KAYLE, right? Always opt for the most amount of CS. And especially in jungle, all you have to do is just AFK farm, right? You know, get some free kills, AFK farm. That's all you have to do. It's that simple. You know, get some wards, try to read where the enemy jungler is so you don't get invaded. Make sure to ban Xin Zhao, because I promise you, Xin Zhao was cancer. Also, look at the games he lost. He played against Jarvan once, and then Jarvan twice. So, maybe the Jarvan this game should have invaded and not take his red buff, right? Maybe wait on him at his blue. Who knows? But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about KAYLE Jungle, if it's legit for you or not. I will be back with a new gameplay tomorrow. I wish you guys a wonderful day. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love.